on in. This week I'm going to be giving you messages for July of 2025, the whole month really, because that's what they're all about. I just want to make sure my sage is still going. Want a little sage in, Scorpios? It hurts, right? All right, so anywho, yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, please come on in. Basically, everybody has Scorpio in their chart somewhere, somehow. So there should be a message in here for you somewhere, somehow, right? Don't forget to flip-flop your energies each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it. Come on in. Yes, Scorpios. All right. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Scorpios who may have passed over, and the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination after all. Please come in and give us a message for their best and highest good in a way that we can all understand, please and thank you. Skiing or skating? Skiing or skating? Winter sports or, yeah. All right, so let's see what comes out. Yeah, I'm going to do things a little differently today, Scorpio. I'm going to go through at some point after this, I'm going to go through all 12 zodiac signs and see what their message is to you at this point in time. Then I'm going to pull an eternal crystal from my oracle deck. And after I do that, I'm going to get into some other crystals and stones and gems that are the top 10 most protective crystals from wicked energies or even demonic energies. So stay tuned for that. I wanted to incorporate that and let some people know about some trivia that I happen to have learned I never heard of before, and some of the things, and I thought maybe I would pass them on to you. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Show me what I need to see for Scorpio. What about skiing or skating? Hi, everybody, popping in and out. Something's in the background. Something about the background. Is someone in the background? Are you in the background? Skiing or skating at this time of year? Maybe it's skiing or skating by the truth. You know? Which to me is pretty much lying. You know, you can't come out and just say it. We'll see what happens. Overwhelmed. This is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework, or, well, sort of. I'm doing things a little differently, but it is going to be over that column. Somebody's overwhelmed. One more card here, and we can move on, please. I am booking personal readings right now. In between fairs. So if you are interested, go to my YouTube page and then go under posts, and under the post section I posted my email and my information and all of that. Hi everybody. Hi Alyssa. Hi Aaliyah. Aaliyah, yeah, that's what I see. All right, one more. Yeah, I also didn't realize until, I don't know, sometime recently, I learned everyone has Scorpio in their chart somewhere. I thought that was pretty interesting. So this should be, hopefully, my most popular channel because it should hit with everybody somehow, some way. Well, I don't know. We'll see, though. It's something about facial hair or a beard. Okay, we're going to see skiing or skating, background, overwhelmed, and facial beard or hair. I'm going to use my Oz and Wonderland deck today. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sandra or Saunders. Idelcy. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, everybody, either way. Yeah, so show me what I need to see. 3 of Cups down. Party's over. Something about the party being over. past to present, something, maybe you put a stop to it, maybe they put a, we're going to find out, but I need a bunch of cards here. Maybe somebody doesn't want a reunion or like a gathering. They don't really want to be involved. I don't know. I'm going to find out. Eight of Swords, the Moon, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, the Sun. Very nice. Love it, Scorps. A lot of you know I'm Scorpio too. I'm very Scorpio. Ten of Pentacles down. A lot of people, you can tell I'm Scorpio, I think. A lot of people tell me that. It's obvious. It's a lot where I get my sass and, you know. Yeah, so anywho, recent, past to present. Yeah, I have overwhelmed over here, and then I have the Eight of Swords stuck in your thoughts. Someone is around you. If it isn't you, you can place it, but it could be confusion or something. Maybe you're stuck in your head about the three or the whatever that was. Maybe somebody gave up drinking and they don't party anymore. Maybe they just don't want that union of the three. We're going to find out. But there's a lot of deception. There's a lot of secrets. We always have some sort of tower or death card, or it's always something with Scorpios. Yes, it just is. I swear to God. And yeah, this is about things that are hidden, something that's in the background, possibly. Yeah, could be lies, you know. Hello, hello. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework is a new beginning, a new passion. Maybe some of you are feeling a little you know, blue or what, and you just want that spark again, you know, that chutzpah. I'm German, so my grandma used to tell me, find your chutzpah, you know. Maybe that's what that is, right? Three of Wands, looking ahead. Yeah, I love it. You're waiting for your fruits. You're waiting for, you know, your whatever you planted, it's coming, you know. Facial hair or beard right over that. However, the Sun is nice. This is exposure, possibly illumination, realizations. It could be popularity, and it's fun, it's growing, it's creative, it's abundance. Like, it's just, you know, the sun is the sun, right? Everything needs the sun on this earth, everything that's alive in one way or another, except for maybe down in the deep oceans, you know, or something like that. But it's water and the sun. That's the two biggest things. Anywho, Ten of Pentacles down, Eight of Swords over this. Somebody, you know, maybe this family or dynamic or something has put you really in your head, or somebody, right? Hold on a minute. Show me a bunch of cards, please. Dead center in the reading, the Chariot. This could be a car, movement, plans to go on an airplane, you know, like travel. This is the fastest card in the deck. Something's happening quickly. There's deception over this movement, however, because the Moon card is right over it. And notice the flying monkeys. You know, flying monkeys in psychological terms is basically the people that do the devil's dirty work. Or, you know, they're all the manipulated ones that either gang up on somebody, or they, you know, however they do that weird head game manipulation, gaslighting, you know. Something's in the background and something's overwhelming. Someone's overwhelmed. Come on, show me. I'm waiting. Let's move this along. Right? Four of Cups. Yeah, deep thought. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. Taking I think what you're thinking, some of you, are you just want it to happen, or you just want this new beginning. You're in thought of it Like, yeah, you want you want the newness, maybe is what it is, right? Whoops. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, minding your own business. Working like a bee usually. Yeah. Learning lessons, facial hair or beard. Are you working? I feel like you're working on a lot of lessons, you know? A lot of these things have happened through time, you know, and you got 3 of Wands right over this. So it's like saying, you know, you've learned your lessons, you want to move on, you want this to happen. Facial hair or beard. Okay. Judgment is here right under the sun. Exposure. Did you expose something? Scorpio. 3 of Cups down. Party being over, skiing or skating. Right over that. However, I feel like you're in good judgment, most of you. My higher vibrationals definitely, right? Because that's what it's all about, right? I like it. I like the. I'm getting some really funky vibes, so I'm trying to discern like what I'm getting. You know, that was funny how that fell out. I guess that was what I'm supposed to take. The Empath, 9 of Pentacles down, 2 extra cards. I'll take them. 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords down. We got a 3 and 3, both on the corner of the spread here. Yeah. All right. Could be 3 people involved in whatever the shenanigans are all about, right? All the shenanigans. All right. 7 of Cups. Yeah, the illusion. The grandiose illusion, right? It's like dangling that carrot in front of you. 7 of Cups, yeah. I feel like somebody is in deep thought about the family thing, but is still in that illusion. That's what I'm seeing. They're in thought, but they're not. I don't know. I'm getting a sense of I don't know. Some of you may sense this in other people in the world. Um, you know, it's like nobody's home. You know what I mean? You can say whatever, but nobody's home. And I'm kind of getting that, you know, like the illusion, they're not getting it, you know, or something like that. You know, it's caused the unhappy relationship. It's just not there. This is a choice card, right? It's not there. The Empath, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Giving a shit. I personally am a Hyoki empath. I've had to learn my way through a lot. You know, even my messages, I've been doing this for 4 years. I've come far. You know, I'm such an empath. I had to learn how to keep certain, you know, energies down during readings and balance. You know, that was whole thing that I had to do. But anywho, this person, hope, fear, challenge, and homework, you know, in deep thought, you're hoping that they have empathy. I do see that, you know. I'm not sure because we're going to have to see. I'm not really sure here. You know, 9 of Pentacles, yeah, down. Somebody is very without. Um, could this be controlling abundance for somebody? Working on controlling the abundance. That's funny how I get that. This would actually be above it. And then so would this. So you have, you know, you're looking ahead at everything you planted. You're working on things, learning lessons, or somebody is. And so I feel like, you know, facial hair or beard, maybe it's like a power struggle here, or somebody's very without, you know. That's what I see. Yeah. Look how big Alice is compared to those little swords that those little people are, you know. All she has to do is kick them out of the way. You have the advantage, you know. Definitely. Facial hair or beard. What the being in lack of, you know, and having the advantage is a good way. But here, it's painful, but I don't know. I feel like it doesn't suck quite as bad as it used to because it's turned down, but it is still looming, right? It's still looming, but it's not quite as painful or whatever. All right, I'm gonna, oh, and on the bottom, yeah, look, Ace of Swords down. That's a big fat lie right there. Whatever that is. Maybe it's about the lies, because it is about the whole reading. Wow, somebody doesn't want to make a new start and speak the truth, or they're afraid to, or something. Anywho, I'm going to switch to my Rider Waite deck and see what comes out. Now we have the Suspended Person reversed, Hanged Man reversed. Yeah, somebody cut something out. They stopped this this union, this ongoing Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and put an end to it in the past, is what I see. Yeah, Tower is here. This is you, Scorpio. The Tower. Know it. You're in deep thought. But I think everybody's in deep thought, and I'm not even sure like who I'm talking about yet. Maybe the three, but the Tower, man, the realizations, this is in your present for the next couple weeks, at least. So expect the unexpected, maybe, right? There's a victory here for you. I like it. Public acknowledgement. I feel like there's a community. There could definitely be a group of people now involved with this deception in the background. Yeah. I feel like you are getting like accolades and attaboys and things. There is a congratulatory type energy here for you. You're looking away from the moon, right? This card's looking away from it, or what, in front of me. So I think it's good for you, for sure, to get away from this toxic shit. Show me what I need to see. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, hope, fear, challenge, and homework with the Ace of Wands. Yeah. You're wishing on a star, I like it. For that new beginning, the drive, that chutzpah, you want that chutzpah back or something, Show me. I need a bunch of cards. Whoa, that's a bunch. I'm going to take them. They fall out. That's it, right? I should have even taken the other one. All right, so I have 5 of Cups down, 8 of Wands, the Emperor down, Queen of Pentacles down, 6 of Pentacles, the Sun again, ding, 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 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Wands down, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. Wow. You have quite the reading here. All right, well, we just got through, like, we are the Tower. We're the Death card. We're the World card. We're the Wheel of Fortune card. We're all of it, right? So I feel like this could be a good Tower, or a promising Tower, maybe, or something like that. All right. So yeah, we know that the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework is that new chutzpah kind of beginning, right? Like a new drive, like we want that excitement, those butterflies in our belly again, like when we were kids, So we had the 5 of Cups reversed with the 3 of Wands, facial hair or beard. People could be in regret. Like I was saying, regret is not good. We need to release that, right? We need to just take accountability for what it is, whatever it is, if, when, and where needed, and let it go, man. Let it go. Somebody's looking forward. And somebody's regretting that. Somebody's regretting that you're looking forward. Oh, I don't like that. That means they don't like you leveling up. whatever. Yeah, news and communication with the sun, skiing or skating. Yeah, the messages coming through with the illumination. I feel like people are skiing or skating by the truth, you know, trying to invert things or maybe manipulate things, you know. The Emperor down with the Ten of Pentacles down, out of control, power hungry, you know, um, over like over I'm hearing overly abusive, you know, for somebody, but it's out of control or power hungry, like maybe it's domination or, you know, intimidation. Somebody's in that kind of energy. They're intimidating and, you know, but it caused the unhappy home, right? The tower is right over this and people are really in deep thought about what they've created, right? Okay. Dead center in the reading. We have the Chariot with Queen of Pentacles down. Somebody could possibly, the Queen of Pentacles down, really could be, you know, another card of sense of lack or poverty. But it could also be like neglect. Um, like I was saying, it could be abusive. It could be, you know, codependent. Codependency issues or something like that. But there's movement here. This is dead center in the reading. Um, feel like these flying monkeys don't like this Queen of Pentacles down. All right, Six of Pentacles with the Four Cups. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's in deep thought with gifts given or received or something like that. Wish fulfillment and a new beginning right over that. Somebody's overwhelmed, right? They're in their head. Yeah, they're in their head about it. The reciprocation of it all as well. Who put what in and when, you know, and all of it. And then I have that sun again. Ding 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 ding. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. The Duchess's cook. Beautiful copper pans. I have a set. Or had a set. Yeah, the sun, growth. You know, I love it. It could be popularity for some of you. You know, there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of creative sparks, you know, with that Ace of Wands there for some of you, especially if you're artistic, you know, working on things, doing your thing, you know. There is, you know, you're trying to let go of all this disappointment and grief and suffering and whatever that is to you, right? Somebody called judgment around the home in the past, the, or the home is being judged. I mean, it's the times, right? We're in the times. There's news and communication about that. People are judgy. Okay, people are judgy. So that means everybody's judging everybody. All right, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups. This is family. This is happy news. This is good news, you know? But this is like dangling that carrot, you know? That's how I feel about that. That's in the present for this month, you know? Background and skiing or skating is right over that. You know, the intimidation and the power control thing, people need to, if they think they're going to come towards a Scorpio like that, I'm thinking they better, you know, if you don't come in right, you shouldn't come in at all in my book. And I'm a Scorpio, right? Hello, hello. Anywho, now I have the Lovers reversed with Page of Cups. Yeah, you're making somebody reflect, right? They're looking and they're caught. They're looking at the emotions. Could be a little self-absorbed. I'm hearing some of you, maybe not everybody, but whatever. And we know the Lovers card is a choice card. So, yeah, somebody's not managing money very well or doesn't want to, but there's a victory here for you, however, right? Yeah. The Empath and Seven of Wands down. Somebody knows somebody's guilty AF and they're overwhelmed. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. It is about caring, man. It's all about love. And I don't know if I said it before, but it's not about competition or anything. It's all about love. And that's what makes the world go round. It's been coming out in a lot of my readings this week. And I'm getting that, you know. But people need to bring their defenses down, right? Everyone needs to bring it down a notch and just, you know, get through it, right? That's what that's saying. Yeah. Okay, so I have the Empress, I have Knight of Cups, and the Lovers again. Ding, 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 ding. So we know that the pain has been looming for quite some time, right? The heartbreak, the betrayal, the more than likely combination of three. Yeah, now I have the Empress, which is another abundant card. It's another creative card. This reading with the suns and empresses, Scorpio is amazing energy, right? I love it. Knight of Cups, apologies with the union, possibly, or that empath, you know, maybe they want to talk after all and connect, right? Maybe somebody could be meeting somebody for those singles out there, right? You possibly could be meeting somebody or have somebody on your mind, possibly. All right, so anywho, I'm going to get some messages from all 12 zodiacs and see what their message is to you at this point in time. So we're going to start with Virgo. We want to know what Virgo's message is to Scorpio. Oops, and of course it drops. This is the end. Sagittarius. Oh, I'm taking the first one. I don't know what I want. Sagittarius doesn't know. Cancer. You are the only one for me. Aw, that's nice. Gemini. What does Gemini have to say to my Scorps? Hello, everybody. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're tapping in, checking it out. Gemini, I will wait for you. That's nice. That's nice. Aquarius. Whoop, that came right out. I think about you all the time. Aquarius thinks about you, Scorp. Libra. I can't wait forever. Clock's ticking for Libra. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus have to say to Scorpio? Hi, kitty. My kitty cat just woke up from his cat nap. Taurus. The sex is amazing. That's funny. That was from Taurus. Leo. What does Leo have to say? This relationship is too stressful. You think? You think? Pisces. Pisces to Scorpio. Take the first one. We break up to make up. That's nice. I like that. Capricorn. What does Capricorn? It's okay. I am watching you. Capricorn's watching you, Scorp. All right. They're, you know, and you may be back because you're the ones with the laser vision and the focus and all that. And yeah, that's funny. Okay, Aries. Aries to Scorpio. I don't usually do this for those of you who have not seen for DE. This is new. I'm just trying to change it up a little. But yeah, normally I just go through my cards, oracles, and all of it. But yeah. So anyway, Aries, I want to support you. That's cool. And then Scorpio to Scorpio, and that doesn't mean to yourself. That's another Scorpio. If you know another Scorpio, work with another Scorpio, maybe you're friends with another Scorpio. I wish things were different between us. Okay. Maybe you get it. I don't. But okay. All right. So now I'm going to pull an eternal crystal and then tell you about crystals that I learned of. But this one, you may want to go and get a piece at your nearest hippie shop, head shop, witchy shop, whatever you call them, you know. But they usually have crystals and stones and minerals and, you know. So apophyllite came out. It's number 3. It's about connect, third eye and crown chakras. Beautiful stone there. I'm going to read it to you real quick before I get into the others. This one is apophyllite's healing energy has come to you to strengthen your natural psychic ability. It also bestows you with greater mental clarity to connect with higher guidance from your spirit guides and angels. Notice the intricate connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. Calm and ground yourself so that you can hear, sense, and feel your spirit guides and angels more closely or clearly. You can also call upon them to help you to raise your vibration so that you can release any negative thought patterns or mental blockages. Once you clear any negativity or self doubt, you will be able to let the positive energy shine in your life. Apophyllite is associated with your third and crown chakras. It can be very useful in helping you see the truth of a situation. Once you see the truth, you can then act upon it and find a way to move forwards, both spiritually and mentally. If the thought of this feels a little daunting, remember that you can ask them for help from your angels at any time. They will, they will be with you during the whole process. You don't have to go this alone. Once the process is complete, you'll be filled with a new sense of empowerment and hope. I like it. I like it. And I'm all about empowerment, empowering each other, right? We have enough bullshit going on in the world. So I'm going to go down the top. I'm starting from 10 down to 1. The top 10 most protective crystals for wicked energies or even demonic. So we're going to, and we all know of demonic energies on this planet in today's day and age. They're coming out of the woodwork. So this may help you get through things. Some of these, it's real quick. It's just a lot of little tidbits, but things that I thought that I've never heard of that maybe you might kind of dig. Anyway, coming in at number 10, smoky quartz. I like it. The best ones are from Scotland. So if you're looking online or in the crystal shops, and if you can find like where they come from, Scotland has the best. Okay. Coming in at number 9, we have rainbow obsidian. A lot of you may know of obsidian, right? But did you know it's a truth blade, right? It's not just protecting you from those energies, it's also a truth blade, right? Truth bombs may come out and all of that, right? And the best kind is in Mexico. Hi there. Yeah, coming in at number 8 is laboradite. That's a beautiful, like rainbowish blues and greens, and it's like real translucent. It's beautiful. Some people wear it as pendants. The best ones to find are from Finland, Madagascar, and the USA. It's known as the Stone of the Veil, and it's guarding from the seen and unseen. So these are energies. We all know that we don't see energies unless it's people are acting on them, but you know, like spirit or demonic, right? Now we're talking. Coming in at number 7 was personally my biggest learner of the day. It's called jet, and it is jet black. It's really cool. It's a mineral. Um, it's like a matte black. It's not a shine or whatever. It's very protective against anti manipulation. And if somebody is a narcissist or a sociopath or a psychopath or whatever path, that's the stone for you. And personally, I've dealt with manipulation and gaslighting my entire life. So I'm getting a nice big fat piece. I'm going to look it up and do more research now that I know. Anywho, bloodstone comes in at number 6, and you can find the best ones from India, Brazil, and the USA, and it helps you see friend or foe. I thought that was kind of cool. Bloodstone helps you with your discernment. You can, it helps you, like Scorpios are pretty right on with figuring it out. But just in case, because some of these energies are manipulating, the bloodstone will help you. Number 5, black tourmaline. This is from Northwest Namibia in Africa. I love this. I have all kinds of pieces around my house. Afghanistan, Brazil, and Tibet, right? And this protects you. It's like a barrier of the banished. So the people or the energies that are earthbound, right? Demonic, the darker, evil, wicked, right? It's a barrier. Their energy won't penetrate yours, right? So I like that a lot. Then I have selenite coming in at number 4, a nice big fat piece right here. The nicest ones are from Greece, Mexico, Australia, and the USA. It's known as the blade of light, and demons cannot hide from it, right? It cleanses other stones and it never needs cleansing, which I thought was cool because I usually put it with my other crystals when I cleanse them under the moon. And now I know I don't have to incorporate that, and that actually helps cleanse the others too, which is even cooler, All right. 3, this is a common one. A lot of you know of amethyst, right? The clarity, the love, the creativity, all of that. But did you also know that it wards off drunkenness? I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, it helps ward off drunkenness. And the best pieces are found in Brazil, Uruguay, and Russia. Coming in at number 2 is Moldavite. Yeah, Bohemia and Czechoslovakia. I'm Czechoslovakian right there. So I kind of have a little interest in that, maybe check it out. It's known as the stone of transformation, and it raises your vibe. So if you or someone you know is going through the dark night of the soul, or having really, really, really tough times, you might want to give them a piece of Moldavite to help raise their vibe and get through that, right? And then number 1, lapis lazuli. It shocked me. I was surprised. I knew it was a very good crystal. I didn't know it was number 1. And it comes from Afghanistan. Stone of philosophers and seers, right? It reveals hidden truths. It helps you with your clairvoyance. A lot of people, when they wear an evil eye necklace, that it's with lapis lazuli somehow, So I thought that was pretty interesting. These crystals and all of these gems and minerals, they've been trading and bartering these things for millennia. So they're worth something, which tells you something, right? And all that shit about, oh, they're evil, don't be using those crystals. That's like part of the dark side of, no, it's not. It's another thing. They're trying to confuse people, hide, and whatever. If it's from the earth, it's fucking natural. And that's the way it is. And it's scientifically proven, period. Anywho, those are your messages. Actually, I'm going to give you a rune to end the reading. You have Moldavite. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. All right. So each card has a different pick on the back, and I'm going to show you that. It's wild wisdom that came out. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of you are smart cookies out there. Spirits bless you with their presence when you accept your true power. Unleash your creative heart here, now, in this hour. Oops. Can you see it? There we go. A little better. Okay. And then that's the back. Very serene, very tranquil, very nice. Literally sticky over the third eye. Yeah. Yeah. Um, there's a little bit of a tidbit of information that I had learned somewhere down the road. One thing about meditation, which is always good, right? It's just it always is. Even if you're sleeping and just listening to it. But it's never good to concentrate on just, I don't know if this is your case or not, or what, I'm just saying. But it's never good to concentrate on just opening your crown and third eye, because what happens is those spiritual gurus and those spiritual narcissists and like Charlie Manson and all that's what happens because you're not in balance. It's good to do those, absolutely, but make sure you align as well every so often. Don't do only that. It's not good, right? You'll get some kind of wacko mumbo jumbo happen. Nobody wants that. So stay aligned completely, right? Do it from your root, your solar, all the way up, right? So, yes, those are your messages, Scorpio. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And please just be a good human, right? We need people like you in the world, shining your light, being light warriors, healers. Screw these liars and manipulators, and it's all going down for them. And I do believe that the new earth is being born. I don't think that our higher galactics, the Anunnakis, the Palladians, the Arcturians, I don't believe that they're going to let us take ourselves out. Not complete. I don't believe it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a wish of mine, with this whole nuclear thing over our heads right now. But I feel like they may step in somehow, hopefully, and if anything is to come of it, and just stop it. It's enough. It's not getting anybody anywhere. It's just, we're being ran. This world is being ran by a bunch of sociopaths and fucking psychopaths and sadists, and it's disgusting. It's just enough of it. So the stronger you are, and stand in your light, man, and keep it on. Those are your messages. There's a lot to marinate on this. You're more than welcome to go back and rewind and listen to it again. I hope you have a good couple weeks, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.